It's like disrespecting me so hard. Like, really? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you my top 5 concealers from the drugstore, affordable concealers. I haven't done like a top 5 series on my channel or a top 10 or anything like that, so I figured I would start by doing something basic and drugstore and affordable, which is always good. So if you guys want me to do more videos like this, just let me know. Leave a comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, you know the drill. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so I'm not really going to go in any particular order. These are really all pretty close in favoritism of what I really just love. So yeah, I'm just going to pull up one right here because this is actually what I have on today. I actually don't mention this concealer a lot on my channel, but I do use it and it's a great one. It's called the Master Concealer by Maybelline. A camouflaging concealer. It's a nice thick one. It's really, really good. And you can see the shadow from my lids here. But it's a really, really good concealer. I love the color. This color is what? Because it's awesome. Light medium. Nice and yellow based. You're going to see a theme with all my concealers here. They're very yellow based, but that's just how I like to do my concealer. I like it to be nice and bright and yellow. It corrects. It's just what I like. I'm gonna start to try to use more salmon and pink tone concealers, but I just feel like whenever I did that in the past, they just looked I looked sick, honestly, on my skin tone. But anyway, getting off topic, I really like this concealer. It's a nice thick consistency. You guys will see them up close. I do have it underneath my eyes today. Like I said, I did use it to carve underneath my eyebrows. It's a very nice color, again, for my skin tone. It's not too light, but it is a nice kind of brightening concealer. Not too bright and not too blending into my skin. It's just perfect. I'm about an NC30, NC20 in MAC for reference. So if you are around that, and did I say NC20? NC30, NC32. So yeah, if you're around there, then the 30 light medium should be good for you. Again, basic about this concealer, it covers dark circles. It's very full coverage, but it feels lightweight and it doesn't crease on me. Most of these concealers do not, as long as I set them. So yeah, overall, just a really good concealer. Next one I want to talk about is probably the concealer that I've been using the longest and might be the concealer that I love the most. It's hard to say out of like this group, but just because I've been using it the longest, maybe I'm just a little biased to it. Also, I feel like out of all of them, if they discontinued any of them in the drugstore or anything like that, this one would I'd probably be the most upset about. I don't know, just something about it I really love. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I have number 20, Sable, I believe. Yes, Sable. I've repurchased this multiple times for the last couple years at least, and I really love the applicator, number 1. Awesome that it's a nice doe foot wand applicator, so easy to do. The color again is a nice light yellowish color that is doesn't really color correct because it's more of like a lighter consistency. It's not as thick as the first concealer I spoke about, but it's really just nice and light, and I like it for days that I'm not wearing a lot of makeup and I just want to grab something quick. It doesn't last as long as most concealers that I own do, but I still just really love it. I think it's just the formula. Like I said, nice and light, does the job pretty well, covers, doesn't crease, and yeah, the wand also is just a great added bonus because the rest of these concealers don't have a wand. I really like a wand doe foot applicator. Okay, next one I want to pick up is not really sold in the drugstore, but it's probably it's actually the cheapest out of all of these. I think it's about $1.99 or $2.99, and these are the these are the LA Girl Pro Concealers High Definition Concealers. I have the color Yellow Corrector and Beautiful Bronze, and I use Beautiful Bronze obviously to contour my face. It is a little bit hard to blend out, so you have to be careful with this. A good trick for blending out like cream contours and in general is to mix a little bit of your foundation on the brush and then blend it out that way. I think it works amazing that way. You just have to be careful, but that's great because it's really pigmented. It lasts you a long time. I do like the applicator on this actually. It's the brush instead of the wand doe foot applicator. I don't know. I do really like it. It makes it easy, and you can actually just squeeze it right out and be sanitary if you're using it on clients, which I think is really convenient as well. The yellow one I use to highlight. I use it the same way as I'll show you as another concealer I'm about to show you, but I really like a yellow kind of brightening concealer, and this one seems to do the job for me. It is again very pigmented. It doesn't separate or anything like that. I have to say I tried these a little while ago, like maybe 2 years ago when they first started becoming popular, and I used the regular, I think it was creamy beige or something, and for some reason it separated underneath my eye. Did not work for me. So I waited a while to try these again, and these seem to work a little bit better. You have to be careful too. I think it was separating for me because when you squeeze these out, even now, I'll see if I can do it for you guys now on camera. Just like, see, did you see that? I wonder if you guys saw that, but it's literally like water coming out of the tip. So they separate in the tube really, really bad. So I think that's what was happening to me, and maybe I just wasn't paying attention that much to it when it was happening to me with the creamy beige color that I had, the actual like concealer color for my skin. So that's the only thing with these. They do separate. I don't know, for $1.99, it's just something you can deal with. I just squeeze out the excess and then apply the actual like product that's not all watery and greasy and goopy out. That sounds so gross, but all in all, I really do like these. I think they made my top 5 mainly because they're so cheap, and I don't know any other concealers that are this cheap that do a good job. So let me know if you guys have any suggestions. I'm always open to trying some cheaper alternatives to any kind of makeup. So those are those. Okay, so what I was saying before was I have another yellow tone kind of correcting concealer, and that's going to be my Instant Angel Wines, let me see, Neutralizer shade. And this is the one with the sponge tip. So you just kind of twist it up and then you just sponge it right on. So it's nice and yellow and bright, and I really, really like this one. I think I like this more than this one. But again, the price just kind of kills me on this. It's like so cheap. It's so hard not to love this. But I think I like this one. Woo! I think I like this one a little bit more. I think it's just nicer and lighter underneath the eyes. I actually love the kind of foam, whatever, what is this, sponge tip applicator. A lot of people say it harbors bacteria and stuff like that. But I mean, unless I start getting some kind of irritation under my eye, which I never have with this, I'm not really too worried about it. Now, I'm not gonna go use it on my clients and then use it on my face, but that's with any kind of makeup, just being sanitary. So anyway, this again, nice lightweight yellow toned corrector. This is actually not a concealer, but you know, same difference, whatever. I just like to use this to brighten. I used it today on the tops of my cheeks. Use it down my nose, my cupid's bow, on my forehead, and on my chin. So yeah, and this one seems to go pretty fast because you can see it when it's going down. So maybe that's just me, but it does kind of go a little bit faster than most concealers that I have. But it's from the drugstore, so it's not horrible. Okay guys, I only have one more concealer here. This is going to be my number 5. This is going to be the Hard Candy Glamoflauge the Hard Candy Glamoflauge Concealer in Medium Light. This is a heavy duty concealer. It says it right on here. This stuff is no joke. A little goes a long way. I think it's even more heavy duty than like the Tarte Amazonian Clay, the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. This one is no joke. I think it's comparable more to like even the Kat Von D one. I think that one's pretty high coverage. I don't know, but it's very, very, very high coverage. The highest coverage concealer I've ever used. Now, with that being said, although it's very high coverage, you have to be careful because it can start to crease and goop and move around if you put too much. That's with any heavy duty concealer, and give or take, this is I think like $3, $4, $5, something like that at Walmart. So I'd rather spend the money on this one and just be careful than a high-end one, if a high-end concealer might do that anyway. So yeah, this one's a very nice heavy-duty concealer. Like I said, it will cover tattoos, it will cover blemishes, it will cover under eye circles, but you just have to be careful because it will start to look cakey. So I just use a little bit when I want to use this, and then I set it right away with a powder. I set all my concealers with a powder, but this one especially. And again, the color I have is medium light. Again, very nice yellow shade. The light shade was a little too light for me, but if I really want to do like highlight and contour like bam, then I can use light. But if you want to do something with a nice yellow undertone that's brightening and does a good job at concealing, the color that I would do for my skin tone is medium light. Okay guys, so that's going to complete today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Let me know any more video requests down below. I think I'm going to start coming out with some holiday looks soon, and some more top 5, top 10 series. So if there's another 5, 10 kind of top 5 or 10 thing that you want to see next, drugstore, high-end, whatever, just let me know down below so I can do that for you guys. So anyway, I love you, and I will see you guys in a couple days with another video. Bye! To my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a haul for you. I love doing fashion hauls. I love doing hauls in general, but I especially love doing fashion hauls. So today we're doing a haul with Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova was nice enough to reach out to me, offer me to pick out a couple of things, share with you guys, and they also offered me a discount code for you guys, so that's really awesome. I'll have it somewhere on the screen.